What if your CRM subscription evaporated overnight, replaced by a per-AI chat billing model? Salesforce just pulled this off, launching Agentforce to charge by AI conversation, not seat license. No more per-user fees. They flipped SaaS economics on its head in September 2024. Roughly $2 per successful AI agent conversation, a radical departure from legacy pricing. This shift from fixed seats to pure consumption marks a tectonic change in software billing. Imagine unlinking your software cost from headcount, aligning every dollar spent with real usage. CFOs will celebrate precision budgeting, forcing every team to justify each AI chat dollar consumed. But operations leaders will scramble to optimize thousands of microtransactions per month at scale. We're witnessing the end of bloated license counts and the dawn of granular billing. AI agents never take breaks. They fire off conversations across your organization 24/7 automatically. Scaling horizontally costs cash only when value is delivered, a CFO's dream and nightmare. Legacy vendors with annual seat contracts can't compete at this velocity and transparency. This is more than hype. It's a fundamental rebellion against the old SaaS status quo. Per-conversation economics will ripple across industries, from CRM and support to marketing automation. Welcome to the era where usage trumps access, and precision billing becomes the new battleground. In September 2024, Salesforce unveiled Agentforce, triggering a seismic shift in enterprise software economics. They boldly moved from predictable per-seat subscription fees to dynamic, consumption-based AI pricing overnight. Each successful agent conversation now carries a standard $2 charge, transparency at per-interaction granularity. Consider a giant like Salesforce, $30 billion in revenue, pivoting to this radically flexible model. No more overcommitted seat licenses gathering dust. Companies pay precisely for every customer chat handled. This pricing echoes Amazon S3's storage at cost revolution, but now manifests in conversational AI. Departments must now forecast chat volumes, optimizing prompts, fine-tuning budgets in real-time monthly. Wall Street immediately rewarded the move. Consumption-based revenue models lock in scalable, predictable growth curves. Analyst reports confirm clients shift spend from stagnant SaaS seats to on-demand AI services rapidly. For founders, this signals a pathway to align unit economics directly with product usage patterns. Investors now prize anywhere-you-go consumption engines over bloated enterprise licenses that mask inefficiencies. Prepare your pricing playbook. Success demands usage tiers, burstable credits, and real-time consumption dashboards. Legacy incumbents with entrenched seat-based contracts will hemorrhage market share to leaner, per-use models. This transformation echoes Clayton Christensen's disruptive innovation theory. Incumbents toppled by cheaper, more accessible offerings. Consumption-based AI pricing isn't optional. It's the only sustainable SaaS model moving forward. Klarna's AI assistant, built with OpenAI, now handles 2/3 of all customer service chats seamlessly. In 2024, it processed 2.3 million conversations, replacing work equivalent to 700 full-time agents. This automation translates into a projected $40 million annual profit boost, straight to the bottom line. Intercom's FinAI agent resolves 51% of support tickets instantly, slashing resolution cost under $1. Compare that to human agents at roughly $6 per ticket, a six-fold cost advantage. Meanwhile, Cognition AI's Devon autonomously writes code, automating up to 13% of full-stack development tasks. Junior-level devs see their workflows turbocharged, repetitive coding chores offloaded to an ever-available AI colleague. GitHub Copilot users report 55% productivity gains, translating to an estimated $1.5 trillion added to global GDP by 2030. This isn't just raw efficiency. It rewires labor economics across support, engineering, and creative workflows. Every chat handled, every line of code written, now scales infinitely with marginal cost nearing zero. Classic economic theory tells us when marginal cost hits zero, scale becomes virtually limitless. McKinsey's data shows agentic AI could inject up to $4.4 trillion annually into the global economy. The most immediate gains lie in customer operations, marketing, and software engineering industries, according to their analysis. This productivity engine forces organizations to reinvent job roles and reskill around AI oversight and prompt engineering. Underinvest in AI productivity, and your competitors will devour market share while you cling to yesterday's processes. Venture capital flooded AI agent startups with over $12 billion in funding during the first 3 quarters of 2024. Flagship rounds include Sierra's $4.5 billion valuation and Adept AI's blockbuster investments. McKinsey estimates that agentic AI can drive between $2.6 and $4.4 trillion in annual economic value globally. The highest returns materialize in customer operations, marketing optimization, and software engineering processes. Gartner predicts 40% of Fortune 500 enterprises will integrate AI agents into complex workflows by 2028, up from less than 5% today, a nearly tenfold adoption surge in 5 years. The autonomous AI agent market size is projected to skyrocket from $5 billion in 2023 to $28.5 billion by 2028. That's a blistering 43% compound annual growth rate that dwarfs most tech sectors. Institutional investors smelling seismic change are pouring capital into infrastructure tooling and vertical-specific agent solutions. Smart founders are raising seed rounds at rapidly rising valuations, while incumbents scramble to build or buy. This capital frenzy echoes the cloud infrastructure boom a decade ago, but at accelerated velocity. Ignore this shift, and you'll be outbid, outbuilt, and outmaneuvered by hyper-capitalized competitors. Don't mistake early-stage traction for saturated markets. The agentic frontier is just beginning its velocity curve. Capital markets have spoken. AI agents are the next major platform shift in enterprise technology. Position your startup or corporate strategy around agents now, or face the strategic equivalent of digital famine. Nvidia's Blackwell GPU architecture, launched late 2024, engineered to cut TCO on agentic workloads by up to 25 times. Compared to the H100 generation, Blackwell offers unprecedented efficiency and throughput for real-time AI inference. At the same time, AWS, Google Cloud, and Azure boosted capital expenditures beyond $150 billion this year. Their focus: infrastructure optimized for low latency, high throughput agentic workflows, and persistent model serving. Microsoft answered with 10 autonomous agents inside Dynamics 365, automating sales, service, and finance functions. They target a 30% reduction in operational cycle times, freeing teams to focus on strategic initiatives. This arms race forces enterprises to choose between on-prem GPU farms, cloud GPUs, or specialized inference silicon. First movers secure volume discounts and architectural advantages that cascade into multi-year cost benefits. Late adopters will be stuck with overpriced, underperforming legacy stacks and bloated AI budgets. Every layer of the stack, from chips to data pipelines, becomes a strategic battleground. Founders must architect for portability across clouds, transparent cost models, and elastic scale to avoid lock-in. Don't build monolithic GPU clusters. Design microservices that spin up agent instances on demand. Infrastructure becomes the new moat that protects AI-driven margins and disrupts incumbents. Economic rent will accrue to organizations mastering AI chip lifecycles, custom inference stacks, and automated deployment pipelines. This isn't an IT project. It's the evolution of your core competitive infrastructure. We're witnessing a services-software economic shift in legal, finance, and professional services industries due to AI agents. Harvey and other legal AI startups now capture 15 to 20% of a human associate's billable rate for document review. That translates to tens of thousands in recurring revenue per deal, per client. Knowledge workers, 75% already use AI tools daily, according to Microsoft and LinkedIn's 2024 study. 41% of executives plan to redesign entire business units around AI agents by 2026. Agentic governance solutions spending is set to exceed $10 billion by 2026 as firms manage risk. The EU AI Act demands audit trails, transparency, and human oversight for autonomous decision-making. Organizations face new liabilities if agents go rogue or generate non-compliant outputs. Governance and compliance tools become strategic revenue opportunities, offering risk management and audit capabilities. The C-suite now demands AI ROI dashboards, consumption forecasting, and liability coverage for every agent. Business leaders map workflows to specific agentic ROI curves and cost per task metrics. This transformative wave rivals ERP and CRM adoption moments in enterprise history. History shows that first movers in governance frameworks capture the lion's share of enterprise trust. Ignore this shift, and you risk catastrophic compliance fines and operational failures. The question isn't if AI agents will dominate your workflows, it's how you'll govern them responsibly.